Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the processional of Hickory High School's class of 2021. Please be seated. The administration, faculty, and staff of Hickory High School are pleased to welcome you to the 2021 commencement ceremony. We are thrilled that you are here to help us celebrate such a special and joyous occasion. At this time, I'd like to welcome Ms. Julie Freeman to the podium.
Good morning and welcome. Our senior class vice president is not only a leader of his class, but also an exceptional student athlete. He is captain of the Hickory High School golf team, the holder of an individual regional title, and the recipient of a Chesapeake Sports Club award. He has also excelled academically, taking multiple advanced placement and dual enrollment courses and earning a 4.3906 grade average. He will be attending Florida State University to major in civil engineering, beginning with a year studying abroad in London. Please welcome Luke Michael Gerais, Senior Class Vice President, to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Please stand as you are able as we join in honoring our country and those serving our freedom during the Pledge of Allegiance and the playing of the national anthem.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for our national anthem.
Please be seated. I am honored to share that the class of 2021 has co-salutatorians, Sean Ferguson and Sarah Spicer. Our first co-salutatorian has excelled in every way a student can during high school. Academically, he took 11 advanced placement courses and many honors classes, ultimately achieving a 5.0 grade point average. He is a student leader, serving as student ambassador, senior class officer, and an officer in the National Honor Society. He also participated in marching band, varsity tennis, and Model United Nations. As a reflection of his academic performance and leadership, he was selected to the Virginia Governor's School for Math and Science. He also received the Woodley Kuntz Award for earning the highest grade point average of all male athletes in the Hickory High School class of 2021. Finally, he volunteered more than 150 hours of his time for Kids, Inc., a nonprofit organization that houses homeless families. In the fall, this student will matriculate to the University of Virginia with plans to major in chemical engineering and pursue a career developing alternative fuel sources. Please welcome to the podium Mr. Sean Edward Ferguson.
Administrators, distinguished guests, teachers, parents, friends, and fellow graduates, welcome to the commencement ceremony of Hickory High School's class of 2021. It is with great honor that we introduce our distinguished guests who are here today in celebration of our academic excellence.
We ask them to please stand when their names are called and for the audience to hold their applause until everyone has been introduced. Members present today from the Chesapeake School Board are the Honorable Victoria L. Prophet, Chairperson, the Honorable Samuel L. Boone, Jr., the Honorable Thomas L. Mercer, Sr., the Honorable Harry A. Murphy. And at this time, I will also ask for the members of the superintendent's staff to please stand. Also present is the Honorable Jay Leffledge. Thank you all for your support during this difficult but innovative year. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Thank you, Sean. It is now my pleasure to introduce our next salutatorian, Sarah Spicer. She is an exceptional young woman who has excelled in academics, extracurricular activities, and community involvement while at Hickory High School. She has completed 9 advanced placement courses and numerous honors courses, earning an astonishing 5.0 GPA. Because of her academic achievement, she has been recognized as an AP Scholar with honor in the College Board National Rural and Small Town Recognition Program, and selected to the Virginia Pilot Scholastic Achievement Team and as a James Monroe Scholar. Furthermore, our faculty recently selected her as the 2021 Hall of Fame Award winner for the Science Department. She has competed with our Scholastic Bowl team, has been selected as a student ambassador, and served as the Latin liaison for the International Club. She also found time to volunteer at the Chesapeake Regional Medical Center and the Food Bank of Southeastern Virginia. This fall, she will begin her studies at the College of William & Mary, where she will major in chemistry in pursuit of a career in medicine. Please welcome to the podium the co-salutatorian of the class of 2021, Miss Sarah Elizabeth Spicer.
Good morning, classmates. We have finally finished. We have worked hard to achieve graduation. Eleanor Roosevelt once said, "I am who I am today because of the choices I made yesterday." We are here today for graduation because we've chosen to work hard for the past 4 years. We learned to manage high school classes, jobs, and extracurricular activities. We adapted to online classes and hybrid schedules. These challenges were not easy to manage, but we chose to prevail. We, the class of 2021, are who we are today because in the face of adversity, we chose to be persistent, strong, and determined. We know there will still be obstacles to face, but we are showing today that we are people who can succeed and can solve the hard problems of the future. We are ready. Franklin D. Roosevelt once said, "There are many ways of going forward, but only one way of standing still." The world is now waiting on us to go forward, and whether we move towards the workforce, the military, or college, we must always remember our purpose and continue to do our best. So look out, world. We've made it this far, but we're only just beginning, and the best is yet to come. We are the class of 2021. Please welcome Miss Alveria Coles.
Good morning. Our senior class president is not only a student leader, but also an impressive student athlete. He has served as our varsity tennis captain, as well as spent 4 years as a member of our varsity cross-country team. He was also selected as a student ambassador and is a founding member and president of our table tennis club. While competing and leading, he also had an exceptional academic career, completing no less than 9 advanced placement and dual enrollment courses. Please welcome the president of the class of 2021, Mr. John William Petchel.
Thank you, Ms. Coles. Good morning, class of 2021, faculty and staff, parents, friends, family, and guests. I'm honored to be speaking to you and incredibly happy to see all of us gathered together. I would first like to thank my fellow class officers and delegates for all of their support and hard work during this past year. I would also like to thank Mrs. Mooring and Mrs. Stedman, our senior class sponsors, for everything they have done for our senior class. In addition, I would like to shout out all of our amazing teachers and staff who have kept us going this year under really unusual circumstances. Our class's experience at Hickory has been unforgettable. When I reminisce over the last 4 years, my memories are split into 2 different periods, pre-COVID and post-COVID. Pre-COVID, we made many memories inside and outside of school through classes, extracurricular activities, sports, and school events. We enjoyed many homecomings, football games, and more. And despite the infamously bad ring dance playlist, which sadly I was responsible for, we had a blast. Post-COVID, we may have not been able to see each other in person for much of the year, but we still made the most of it. We connected through Zoom, social media, video games, and any other way we could figure out how to safely socialize. We had a blast at senior sunrise, even though we could not see the sun, and eventually we began to be able to participate in sports and activities. And despite the circumstances, we had some major successes. I hope when we look back on our senior year, what we will remember most of all are not the disappointments, but rather how we came to realize that our relationships with each other formed over our 4 years together are what is most important and what will ultimately endure. Traditionally, each senior class makes a gift to Hickory High School as part of our legacy. I am pleased to announce that the class of 2021 will be donating the remaining senior funds to a future commons area renovation to include modern seating. I hope that all of our little siblings get to eat in style for years to come. However, the legacy we are leaving at Hickory High School is far more than furniture. We excelled academically, we built relationships, we competed in sports and activities, and we made memories. And at last, we made it here to the Chartway Arena. Most of all, we proved to ourselves and the world that we are resilient and unstoppable. From here, we soar. Please welcome Mrs. Julian Freeman.
Greetings to all of our guests today, and good morning to our graduates. Seniors, at this time, if you were offered a scholarship or monetary award for the upcoming year, please stand at this time. I know you're out there. I am excited to announce that our scholarship total and special awards amounts for the class of 2021 is an impressive $5,313,272. Way to go, Hawks! You may be seated. Next, our student council president is not only an excellent student, but also a standout student leader with a heart for service. She has served in several roles in student council, including appreciation chair, and was recently honored with the Student Council Association Legacy Award Scholarship. During high school, she volunteered with DECA's Feed America event and the Children's Hospital of the King's Daughters, working with the Child Life Development Department. In the fall, she plans to attend Old Dominion University and major in nursing. After graduating from ODU nursing program, she hopes to join the United States Navy to serve the military emergency room nurses stationed internationally. Please welcome our student council president, Miss Avery Nicole Signorelli.
Good morning, friends, family, faculty, administration, and fellow graduates. It is indeed an honor to be celebrating this important milestone in our lives, but it is equally as important to thank each and every person who played an instrumental role in working tirelessly, most times behind the scenes, and oftentimes in a challenging environment. This holds especially true during the COVID-19 global pandemic. It has been said that nothing worthwhile in life is easy, and the 2021 road to graduation is an excellent example. There were many challenges this year that tested not only the students, but the entire school team. We must, of course, acknowledge Zoom and Google Meets for getting us through, but with that said, I'm really here to thank the administration, custodians, cafeteria workers, IT staff, school nurses, security, secretaries, media specialists, guidance counselors, and graduation coaches for your contributions. Without you, the achievement we are celebrating today would not have been possible. Your dedication and unselfish commitment to the students has set a glowing example for each and every one of us to emulate. Thank you for your enormous show of care and support to all of the student body during this very interested and complicated time. Please welcome Mr. Stephen Carter.
Good morning. The 2021 valedictorian is an outstanding student athlete, playing on the varsity softball team all 4 years of high school and serving as the captain this year. She also was involved in Scholastic Bowl and Best Buddies and was selected to the National Honor Society and Student Ambassadors in recognition of her scholarship and leadership. She has been recognized by the Virginia Pilot Scholastic Achievement Recognition Program and also received the Dr. Woodley J. Kuntz III Award for highest GPA among female junior athletes. During high school, she took 12 advanced placement courses and numerous honors courses, earning a staggering 5.1164 GPA. Our valedictorian plans to attend Clemson University in the fall to major in economics and pursue a future career as a financial analyst. Please welcome the valedictorian of the class of 2021, Lynn Edith Emery.
Good morning, fellow graduates, family and friends, faculty and staff, and special guests. Today is a momentous day where we take a moment to recognize an accomplishment that we achieved not individually, but together. I want everyone to pause for just a moment to take in this sense of accomplishment, to be utterly and completely in the present, and to feel gratitude for the support of those who surround us today. All of the people here with us have had an immense impact on both who we are and who we will become, whether it be showing up every day to educate us in the classroom or supporting us outside Hickory High School's walls. Each family member, teacher, and friend has done their part to put us on the right path for our future. Especially during trying times like these, it is often easy to get carried away with regrets about mistakes that we made in the past or anxiety about plans and goals we have set for the future. But ceremonies like this remind us how important it is to not only celebrate each moment, but also to connect with the people we care about. While we will be embarking on different journeys moving forward, the military, college, or the workforce, we will not be traveling alone. For while this may be the last time we are all physically together, the connections we have formed with each other and the people who support us are foundational and will sustain us as we each work towards our own life's purpose. When people think of graduation, we often focus on all of the endings, but commencement actually means the beginning. Today, we begin the rest of our lives. This is our moment, full of possibilities, hopes, and dreams. May we all remember the optimism and excitement of this day and cherish that we spent it together. Congratulations to the class of 2021. It is now my privilege to introduce our principal, Dr. Donna H. Weingan.
Good morning to all of you, special guests, educators, parents, siblings, extended family, and friends. I am Donna Weingan, the proud principal of Hickory High School, and although I've only had the honor of serving as your principal for one short year, I want to convey just how elated I am to stand before you today to celebrate all of your amazing accomplishments. This particular graduation ceremony is definitely more special than past graduations, as the students seated before me have weathered a 15-month storm of sorts, juggling the very cumbersome spinning plates of school closure, virtual learning, new technologies, hybrid learning, and everything in between. I also want to say that while a graduation ceremony celebrates the achievements that culminate at the end of this, your senior year, we are truly celebrating the tremendous growth you have demonstrated over your entire school career. My guess is that most of you have forgotten the range of emotions you felt on your first day of freshman year. You may actually remember your first walk around the halls of Hickory High School, your first teachers, your first friend, figuring out your new high school schedule, and navigating the lunchroom. I'm sure, though, that over the past 4 years, you've likely replaced the memory of your very first day of school with much more recent experiences. I'd also venture to guess that the majority of parents in attendance today haven't forgotten much less their child's first day of kindergarten, and certainly not their first day of high school. Parents, I am certain you posted plenty of pictures on your baby's first day of high school, and on the outside, while you were smiling, proud, and encouraging, on the inside, you were probably thinking, I can't believe I'm old enough to have a child in high school. What if she doesn't make friends? What if he gets lost? The truth is, parents, and I know this as an experienced mama of 2 Chesapeake graduates and a current rising senior sitting at home, that you are likely going to feel those same emotions once again when your children transition into their next chapter in just a few months. Mamas and daddies, your children, and now almost adults, eventually won't remember their first day of high school, but what they will certainly know without a doubt is that they were loved and supported not only by you, but also by this stellar group of educators in attendance today, every step along the way. Students, give your teachers a round of applause. Class of 2021, in the few minutes I have with you today, I want to look you in the eye and simply say, you are amazing. In my 25 years as an educator, I've had the privilege of crossing paths with thousands of students. But today, I can say with absolute certainty that the class of 2021 is definitely the most resilient. As a class, you have pushed forward academically, and you have been part of so many positive, thoughtful, and heartwarming experiences this year. Here are just a few I'd like to highlight. In a class of 442 seniors, 325 of you are graduating with a grade point average of 3.0 or higher. That's a whopping 74% of the class. A 138 of you, 31% to be exact, are graduating with a grade point average of 4.0 or higher. Margaret Winter was a National Merit Commended Scholar, and Sarah Spicer was recognized in the College Board National Rule and Small Town Recognition Program. Several of our students had near-perfect SAT scores, and 3 of our students, Emma Dudley, Ashley No, and Ethan Parker, had perfect scores on the reading portion of the ACT. In addition to your academic successes, the class of 2021 has also been a part of an outstanding athletic program at Hickory High School. Our golf team was a district co-champion, with senior Carly Tucker as a medalist at the girls' Zone 2 qualifier. Our girls' volleyball team were district champions, regional champions, and state champions, with senior Sydney Love named as Tidewater Player of the Year. Our winter athletes were able to have a season, thank goodness, and all of our spring teams qualified for regional tournaments and have been playing their hearts out as recent as this week. On top of your academic and athletic prosperity, you've linked arms in supporting numerous school and community projects and events, to include launching a podcast, nominating your amazing teachers as virtually unstoppable teachers each month, hosting a drive-through community scavenger hunt, partnering with the City of Chesapeake and collecting personal items for local senior citizens, donating generously to our Hawk Santa program so that neighboring children and their families had an amazing winter holiday, participating in homecoming week activities, attending athletic events in more recent months, and much, much more. Seniors, what a year it has been. Yes, it has been challenging. Yes, it has been arduous. But today, I choose to focus on all of the positive things that have come from your final year of high school. Collectively, you have run the race, you have crossed the finish line, and you are sitting here today as almost graduates of Hickory High School. In closing, I will impart this. If there is anything that we have learned this year, it is that silver linings do exist. So never be discouraged, never look back, and when you fall, fall forward. Congratulations to all of you. Guests, as we celebrate the 25th graduating class of Hickory High School, please note that many of our graduates today are receiving special recognition as honor graduates and as members of the National Honor Society. Their names are denoted as such in the program. Additionally, our honor graduates with grade point averages of 3.0 or higher are donning white tassels and an honor cord. Those students who are members of the National Honor Society have an NHS patch on their white stole. Finally, those students who have maintained a 4.0 or higher GPA are wearing a 4.0 medal in addition to the honor regalia. In keeping an atmosphere befitting this graduating ceremony, we respectfully ask that you show appreciation for your graduate with brief applause to allow the next graduate's name to be heard by his or her family and friends. At this time, I welcome Ms. Alveria Coles to read the names of Hickory High School's diploma candidates.
Emma Gail Acker. Patrick Bennett Acker. Fletcher Stephen Adamans. Lena Annette Alejo. Kaylee Ray Alexander. Kiara Paige Allen. Miller Bradford Allen. Thomas Stephen Allen. Sawyer Stone Alley. Julia Marie Allison. Aaron Alexander Alsetter. Peyton Riley Amos. Dylan Gray Anderson. Eli Luke Anderson. Brooke Renee Ansel. Morgan Taylor Armstrong. Kaylin Marie Aruda. George Edward Ash, Jr. Madison Elizabeth Asher. Caitlin Michelle Ball. Cole Bannon Barnes. Cody Michael Barnett. Joseph Michael Barron. Abigail Patricia Barnes. Peyton Lynn Bartop. Justin Thomas Bass. Grace Taylor Batts. Jacob Daniel Bayona. Luke Samuel Bayona. Emily Leanne Bieber. Madison Olivia Beasley. Abby Lynn Becker. Allison Lynn Benson. MJ Barcival Bernardino. Carrie Elizabeth Bishop. Mario Joseph Blanco III. Grace Elizabeth Bettiger. Ian Matthew Borelli. Joshua Lewis Bort. Audrey Nicole Bowen. Ian Wood Boyer. Gabriel Stephen Bradley. Grace Ruby Branchow. Nige Jaquay Brannon. Hunter Michael Brashear. James Sherburne Bridges. Dalton Riley Bryn. Colton Matthew Brinster. Cody Alexander Britt. Alexia Nicole Buck. Corinne Lorelei Brown. Haley Marie Brown. Jenna Sydney Brown. Michaela Lynn Brown. Cameron Taylor Bruce. Lucas Danger Brugiani. James Stephen Brusky III. Emily Ann Buckner. Sydney Marie Bucky. Emmanuel Wade Caldwell. Ashley Elizabeth Capilango. Leaf Alexander Carlson. Nicholas Rowe Caro. Ricardo Edison Cedeno. Zachary Stephen Chadwell. Mackenzie Brianne Chansey. Thomas Alexander Chase. Anna Chin. Charles Edward Chenault III. Grayson Lee Childress. Ethan Kalishaw Clark. Toby Nathan Clark. Cameron Edward Clay. Alyssa Ashley Clerico. Jason Michael Corner. Ava Madeline Carler. Kennedy Annalise Combs. Savannah Brooke Combs. Jason David Compatello. Jillian Rachel Conroy. Abigail Elizabeth Cook. Savannah Nicole Coons. Colby Lucas Corbett. Carly Ann Costanza. Brianna Renee Costigan. Rachel Marie Cotton. Daniel Troy Cowan. Nicholas Patrick Craig. Kaylee Marie Crimmins. Maisley Mirza Crimmins. Landon Carter Crooks. David James Cross. Nathaniel Lee Curling. Harrison Roger Curry. Grant Robert Daly. Alyssa Grace Danner. Author Miles Davis. Carson Michael Davis. Lucinda Blue Davis. Alyssa Thomas DeBrow. Emma Renee DeCastilia. Brianna May Deaver. Carlos Ernell Diaz. Adam Michael Dickman. Caitlin Jane Deal. Gavin Christopher Diggett. Grayson Thomas Divers. Gerald Thomas Dixon IV. Carissa Evelyn Dominic. Kaylee Peyton Dorsis. Jada Danielle Dubeck. Aiden Thomas Duckworth. Emma Dudley. Baylor Suzanne Dunn. Jacob Mason Eisenbraun. Ethan Raphael Ihile. Oh. Lynn Edith Emery. Jasmine Mercedes Escobar. Truth Ann Faddis. Thomas Anson Falconer Jr. Bryant Christopher Falk. Akiri Irie Feimster. Sean Edward Ferguson. Olivia Jordan Fitzgerald. Willow Nicole Fitzgerald. Yvonne Lynn Fogarty. Jane Yanike Famoso. Logan Matthew Fonda. Chase William Forehand. Mercedes Nicole Fox. Jason Timothy France. Nathan Andrew Francois. David Michael Freeman. Kurt Thomas Frericks. Devin Helena Guillermo Shimkus. Caitlin Marie Gallagher. Ariel Marcela Garcia. Caden Roberto Garcia. Kayla Mariel Garcia. Luke Michael Garris. Jordan Randall Garman. Andrew Blake Gatzik. Logan Albert Gauthier. Tyree Amand Gillen. Mackenzie May Glover. Daniel Frederick Gels. Ma'am Gohar. Kayla Marie Gomez. Brianna Lynn Gorman. Leanna Lynn Gotch. Braden Eric Grandy. Sheldon Cameron Griffith. Marcel Alexander Grimes. Alyssa Marie Guilfoy. Rebecca Elise Gunlatch. Angelique Elizabeth Haffey. Dalton Julian Hale. Jackson Julian Hale. Kiana Nishay Harper. Shelton Alexander Harrell. Jacob Taylor Harrelson. Bryce Cameron Harris. Dylan Christopher Harris. Kathleen Marie Harris. Bailey Ann Hayes. Logan Russell Heath. Gabriel Patrick Harding. Helena Murray Hebert. Caitlin Delaney Hensley. Emilio Andre Hernandez. Frankie Miguel Hernandez Reyes. Kimberly Nicole Hernandez Reyes. Cameron Corbett Herring. Kristen Marie Herring. Alec Ryan Hickenloper. Maya Isabella Hickey. Dylan Thomas Hickman. Carl Samuel Hawking. Gabrielle Nicole Hope. Isabella Rose Hollingsworth. Jillian Grace Hooper. Marion Kristen Hopwood. Liam James Horn. Eric Thomas Hauk. Michael Joseph Howard Jr. Lauren Grace Hudak. Avery Soraya Hunter Holmes. Jacob Harris Ipock. Sydney Justice Jablonski. Emelina Vea Jennings. Eric Henry Jensen. Dorian Tom Jones. Grace Michelle Jones. Jordan Patrick Jones. Rylan Stephen Jones. Joshua Edward Joyner. Samuel Ray Joyner. Max Wolfgang Judd. Sylvia Nicole Kailbar. Zachary Edward Kalina. Victoria Elizabeth Kelling. Skylar Helen Kellogg. Aiden Ryan Curlin. Catherine Grace Coyce. Cameron Abbasi Corsani. Connor Michael Kimmener. Tara Lynn King. William Christopher Kaiser. Kurt Peter Klesch. Travion Terrell Knight. Trent Edward Koses. Julie Anna Krebs. Logan Daniel Robinette Kucharzik. Christopher Joseph Kundrat. Layla Abigail Kurgan. Eric Anthony Landon II. Chase Edward Lane. Zoe Grace Lane. Kyle Spencer Pangelinan Leao. Joshua Michael LeClaire. Shane Thomas Letty. Connor Randall Lefevre. Faith Elizabeth Leftwich. Hope Marie Leftwich. Ashton Brett Leslie. Grace Elizabeth Lewis. Tyler Michael Licata. Charles Preston Light. Madison Renee Lindahl. Hannah Carolyn Lindsay. Nathan Peter Lobred. Bradley McGuire Logan. Nicholas Jude Leketic. Michael Christopher Lawn. Savannah Sky Loomis. Sydney Grace Love. Stephen Andrew Lohman. Noah Alexander Lucas. Ian Douglas Lumblum. Joshua Carmelo Lynn. Julia Catherine Lyons. Ty James Madeloni. Lindsay May Millette. Edward Matthew Malloy. Cameron John Mann. Noah Joseph Mann. Matthew Aaron Marcioni. Rachel Dawn Martinez. Christian Antonio Martinez. Jondred Masenke. Victoria Grace Maslin. Giovanni Masters Pasqua. Zachary Donald Mays. Bryce Vandy McDowell. Craig Marshall McGrady. Emily Nicole McHale. Thomas John McLeod. Jack Oliver McLernan. William Robert McNabb. Adam Timothy Meese. Tatum Sky Malone. Savannah Ray Morrell. Kristen Isaac Messa. Rachel Nicole Mitchin. Edward Oliver Chater Midget. Caitlin Joe Miller. Hayden Prescott Moak. Jessica Lynn Moak. Jace Christopher Mock. Christopher Allen Moody. Aaliyah Keziah Moore. Emma Elizabeth Morstein. Alexandria Ruth Morgans. Amanda Jordan Morris. Christopher Morris. Justin Graham Morris. Ryan Alexander Morrow. Kylie Ann Murphy. Samuel Studer Murray. Irene Doris Narlis. Jeremy Flores Navarro. Aiden Christopher Lee Neal. Aiden Oliver Nodine. Ashley Elaine No. Joshua Andrew Oliash. Courtney K. Oliver. Ethan Thomas Panansky. Ethan Frank Parker. Caitlin Elizabeth Parker. Shania Ariana Parker. Madison Marie Parsons. Victoria Bell Parsons. Landon Stone Parton. John Rodolfo Pascal. Robert Raymond Pato III. Maria Joy Pavesi. Denise Marie Percy. John William Petchel. McKenna Mickey Wood Petty. William John Phelps. Rachel Kathleen Picano. Taylor Elizabeth Pierce. Kaylin Michelle Pledger. Brett Matthew Pulaski. Jacob Holden Porter. Aurora Juliette Powell. Madison May Presson. Anna Margaret Prest. Sterling Clifton Lloyd Price. Cody Glenn Putnam. Benjamin Rolando Ramirez.
Let's go, Rico! Yeah, Rico!
Zachary Alexander Raitt. Darion Michael Rash. Jordan Michaela Ratcliffe. Avery Nicole Rauch. Jackson Sawyer Rawls. Dylan Michael Ray. Reagan Elaine Reed. Ryan Elizabeth Rose Reichert. Connor Begley Reed. Jalen Akil Riddick. Sean Patrick Riley. Kevin Jordan Roberts. Leah Jean Robertson. Emma Eileen Robinson. Michael Xavier Rodriguez. Morgan Ann Rowe. Amanda Lynn Rommel. Dylan Sterling Rourke. Nicole Patricia Sackett. Lauren Elizabeth Sampson. Alejandro Emil San Antonio. Lucero Samantha Sanchez. Vance Cameron Sonoba. Stephanie Janelle Sabelle Saracen. Kayla Marissa Sawyer. Reed Randolph Sawyer. Taylor Nicole Sawyer. Jordan Daniel Shank. Isabella Nicole Schneider. Samantha Ann Scraba. Cameron Lee Self. Dylan Scott Self. Sean Michael Sevcik. Julia Rose Size. Harrison Gage Sharp. Justice Danette Shaw. Avery Nicole Signorelli. Corey Caleb Simmons. Seth Orion Slocum. Adrian Wolfgang Smith. Colby Shane Smith.
Let's go,
Gabriella Lee Smith. Caitlin Ann Smith. Rachel Nicole Smith. Shaylee Mae Snellinger. Kaylin Danae Sorrell. Gage Rivers Sparrow. Sarah Elizabeth Spicer. Jenna Marie Sposato. Dylan Thomas Springer. Rebecca Ann Stam. Kyle Anthony Sterling. Gage O'Neill Stansel. Ethan Gilmer Sturbis. Novel Amir Stevenson. Okay. Sorry. Gage O'Neill Stansel. Ethan Gilmer Sturbis. Hey, guys. Oh. Novel Amir Stevenson. Alexis Rose Stewart. Caleb Matthew Stickles. Dylan Thomas Stokes. Isabel Cardenas Stout. Lucas Jonas Strange. Jamie Allison Surface. Amanda Louise Sweeten. Anna Elise Tate. Gavin Keith Taylor. Stephen Richard Thurberg II. Cody James Thomas. Emma Catherine Thompson. Hayden William Thompson. Robin Elizabeth Thompson. Mason Todd Thurman. Clarenza Noel Tillingas. Adeline Lee Tisdale. Carolyn Helene Tober. Blake Edward Trevino. Austin Allen Trexler. Carly Ann Tucker. Samantha Roxanne Turner. Elizabeth Marie Tyler. Quentin Anton Uselman. Olivia Rachel Valente. Diego Ramon Valentin. Alexander James Van Cleve. Sarah Rebecca Vanderwall. Lydia Elise Vasquez. Emily Faith Ferret. Scarlett Primrose Vestal. Noah Benjamin Boyles. Kaylee Nicole Waldron. Alexis Brooke Wallace. Molly Ellen Workall. Brent Joseph Ward. Thomas James Watermolen. Shayla Amor Watkins. Gavin Michael Weddle. Aiden Spencer Reed Wieditz. Julia May Wenzel. Connor Ethan Werning. Kobe Michael Wetstein.
Yes, sir, Kobe. Yeah, Kobe.
Robert Coleman Welton III. Lucas Connor White. Mildred Elizabeth White. Taylor Lee Whitley. Jack Thomas Weemum. Kennedy Ann Wilcox. Madeline Ann Wiley. Helena Grace Will. Daniel Gary Williams. Gabriel Davis Williams. Gisela Marie Williams. Grace Elizabeth Williams. Sarah Grace Williams. Aiden Nathaniel Willis. Ariana Michaela Wilson. Caleb Jermaine Wilson. Maurice Alonzo Wilson. Margaret Catherine Winter. Elizabeth Marina Wyrick. Addison Tobias Wiseman. Isaiah Ellis Lee Wizard. Kira Rose Wolf. Demetrius Ian Wolterding. Dawson Chevy Wood. Donovan Sean Wood. Michael Earl Worsham Jr. William Strachan Wright IV. Breland Gale Yoakley. Una Lynn York.
Good job. Are you guys excited? I think your parents are real excited too. I'm not your parent, but I'm real excited. Class of 2021, please stand. By the power vested in me by the Commonwealth of Virginia and the Chesapeake School Board, I pronounce you graduates of Hickory High School. Hold please, hold please. At this time, I would like to invite Avery and John to join me at the podium to lead your class in the changing of the tassel. So Avery and John, if you guys would come on up. One of you here, one of you here. All right, guys, we're gonna move from the right to the left. Are you ready? Right to left. Class of 2021, you may now move your tassels from the right to the left. At this time, I ask that you remain standing for Hickory High School's alma mater.
Singing we do implore, Hickory High School evermore, with teal, gray, black, and white. Hickory High School, show your might. Our alma mater guide, with spirit and with pride, where mighty hearts do soar, the mighty hearts forevermore.
Parents, families, and friends, I am thrilled to introduce you to the class of 2021. Seniors, you are now officially alumni of Hickory High School. May you continue to soar. Students, parents, and guests, please remain standing as we prepare for the recessional.